everybody. So today is Saturday. That means it's time for film and movie night. And today we're continuing on my Hidden Rom-Com Month, where we are talking about one of my favorite rom-coms of recent memory, and it happens to be a Hallmark movie. It aired last year, 2022, in their Spring Fever, Spring into Love, whatever they call it now, spring lineup. It's Just One Kiss, it is called. And this was written by friend of the podcast, Hallmarkies podcast, Nina Weinman. She came in, I think, and did a rewrite on it. But she really brought so much to this film. She's one of our favorite writers as far as banter and getting that tit for tat that you want in a good romantic comedy down. And she really had that with this movie. And there's so many other things that I love about this film.
All these chance encounters have to mean something, right? Maybe the universe knows something we don't.
Who are we to tempt fate? What if I get all the way in this and he's not who I thought he was?
You need a big fat dose of romance, girl. Cary Grant, Rosalind Russell.
I'm willing to give it a try, if you are.
Just One Kiss.
Love the cast, first of all. You have Krista Rodriguez and Santino Fontana, who are both Broadway vets, and they are both charming and have wonderful chemistry, and they're both given opportunities to sing a lot in this movie. This is probably as close as we'll ever get to a musical from Hallmark Channel. And I love the fact they have Santino singing some of the Great American Songbook, the classics. It Had to Be You.
For nobody else gave me a thrill with all your faults. I love you still. It had to be you.
And there's Someone to Watch Over Me and songs like that, which Fly Me to the Moon. Oh, love that. New York, New York. So many great songs that he sings in this movie. And
Up to you, New York, New York.
she's a wonderful singer as well. And they give these fantasy sequences where they dance, and she looks beautiful in this beautiful dress. And she's given the opportunity to sing. And I loved the song that she sang. It was like Walking on the Moon or something like that. It was different. It was beautiful though.
When you follow your dreams over the moon.
They were great. She plays this woman who's going through a divorce, and the only real flaw I have with the movie is that her ex is definitely a little too Lifetime thrillery, stalking, scary. Like easily this movie could have been a horror movie with him. He's very clingy, and it just doesn't really fit with the tone for the rest of the movie. But it's a small flaw in otherwise, I think, really solid script. You have both of their, because he plays a bachelor who watches his niece sometimes. He's a singer. He's had relationships where like his job wasn't seen as like serious enough or valued enough, and so he's got some insecurities himself. But both of their mothers are these busybody matchmakers, and they're so fun, played by Alana Douglas and Aida Turturro.
I tried to warn her about him. Who listens to their mother?
Oh, they just don't know how to pick them anymore. I just want Anthony to find someone.
Yeah, settle down with somebody nice.
Yeah, down to earth.
Reliable.
You know, so I can have some peace.
Like sassy New York mother kind of attitude going on, which really was fun and charming. I love Ava Grace Cooper playing her daughter. I think that she brought a lot to a small role, and this was the first time that we've ever really seen her get a chance to shine in this way, in such a good role. I mean, I love her as Opal on When Calls the Heart, but she's not given that much dramatic heft for that role. And here she's really given some good scenes where she's dealing with the separation of her parents and her losing kind of hope that they might get back together. All of that, I think, worked very well and added a layer to this movie that you just sometimes don't get in Hallmark or rom-coms. And I thought their relationship built very authentically and believably. You get a really nice mid-movie kiss in here. All the scenes on the rooftop were so swoon-worthy and lovely. I absolutely loved those scenes. I really like the fact this movie was shot on a lot in a backlot in New York City. To me, that actually gave it a kind of a vintage charm to it. You don't see as many like obvious backlot movies these days, and I thought that was actually kind of added to the film rather than take it away. I guess some people might think, oh, it doesn't look realistic, but I actually thought that sort of added to the whimsy of it all. And then there is a big twist in the movie, but I thought it totally worked, and it made it fun the second time and third time that I've seen it, to go back and be like, oh, okay, I see the clues, I see the hints, and so that really worked. And I just think it's a really good movie, not just a good Hallmark movie. I think it's a really, really, really good rom-com, really good movie, great chemistry, great characters, good story, wonderful music. So yeah, I love it. Definitely one of the best that they have ever made on Christmas. And so if you haven't seen it, I hope you can find a way to watch it. And I hope they release it on streaming eventually. But you can find it on YouTube if you search. It's there. But I love it. And let me know what you think of it. Where does it rank for you? If you've seen Hallmark movies or you've seen recent rom-coms, I would love to hear your thoughts. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. And you can find all of my family movie night reviews in the playlist I'll put in the description. So definitely make sure to check that out. And then also check out the Patreon. We have some really fun perks right now. You get access to early episodes. You have part of our Facebook group. You part of our watch-alongs and Q&As with talent. You can find out about how the movie making industry happens. So please take a look at the Patreon. It would really help me out. And then also we have our merch store, which is #AnimationJunkies shirts and more fun stuff. A lot of Hallmark inspired merch. So check that out. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.